So let's talk about drilling oil wells. At one time when they were drilling the oil wells over by Craig, actually the gas wells, their probability of success was running about 80%, which is 0.8. And their probability of failure then has to be 0.2. So success plus failure always has to add up to be 1. At least when I talked to them, the cost to put in one of those wells was somewhere between $500,000 and $750,000. So what you did is you went around and you said, give me money, invest in my oil well, and I'll go drill it. They got enough money for 5 wells. So the first question we could ask is, what is the probability that all 5 wells are successful? So what we're talking about is success and failure raised to the 5th power. There's only one way that you can get 5 successful wells. And so on. So if I wanted to answer that, your probability of getting all successful wells would be 0.8 raised to the 5th power. So you've only got about a 32% here chance of getting every well to come in. These numbers get to be a little sketchy at this point. That was kind of risky for him to do that. So you've got a 0.33 chance of everything coming up great. Now we could also ask the other question. What's the chance that you put all this money into the ground? So about somewhere between $2.5 and $3 million. And all you come back with is an empty hole. So if we did that, then we're talking about failure to the 5th power. What's the chance of failing? 0.2. So 0.2 raised to the 5th.
3.2 times 10 to the 5th.
So you only have a 0.00032. Now, if you move that over, that's 0.032%.
It's not even 1%.
So it's way less than a 1% that none of them will come in. Now, now for your $3 million, you eventually start making money, but it's over a period of time. So right now they're probably unhappy because the price of natural gas is down. It kind of comes up and down with that. we can ask any question in between. So we could also say 3 or more successful wells. So if I want that, there's one way that you can get all 5 successful. There's 5 ways. Why did I do that? So 5 ways that I can get 4 successes and a failure. There's 10 ways that I can get 3 successes, which would be 2 failures. So if I did that, this is going to be 0.8 raised to the 5th power, 0.8 raised to the 4th power, 0.2 to the 1st, plus 10 times 0.8 raised to the 3rd power, and 0.2 to the 2nd. Can you follow my logic on that? So let's cram that into a calculator. You see how I'm going to work that kind of stuff out? Now, I guess I'm assuming it doesn't take a whole lot of intuition to see where this kind of stuff gets to be useful.
Is like something you actually use
Yes.
versus algorithms?
Even though you just saw that logarithms are what you need to know to start figuring out how to make beer and chemicals.
I think if I ever really wanted beer that bad, I would just go and buy it. Hey, go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I never had that desire. Yeah. Never.
I'm curious, are any of you still doing medical insurance? Yeah. So when we start measuring concentrations of blood gases, they're all going to be PCO2s and PO2s.